Welcome back to Professor Layton in the Curious Village. Our story so far.
I sneezed.
In the longest course of their afternoon long investigation, Luke and Layton hear a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor has a hunch that the Ramon's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected.
The butler did it.
In the quest for further details, the intrepid parent continued to search for Saint Mystère.
Plot twist, Luke did it. It was you, Luke.
Okay, so basically we're going to start this part by solving some puzzles that I think are really cool and I think should be shown. Of Dust and Dustpan. As you can see, what we've got here is some dirt and a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move two matchsticks and change the picture so that the dustpan is holding the dirt?
Yep.
What do you guys think?
That looks like a... I don't know... Oh wait, that looks like an American football post.
I was thinking the same thing the first time I came across this.
Yeah, also insert Brits don't like American football joke here.
I'm not even going to show hints for this one because I'm pretty sure...
and yet, for some reason, it's not confirmed yet, but apparently they're planning on having England go all around the country while the NFL do some matches at Wembley.
I love these kinds of puzzles.
That should be interesting.
These puzzles are so ingeniously simple.
Despite the fact that we have about as much interest in American football as Americans do in
soccer.
Yeah.
Okay, back to something that's actually British. Oh, a pill prescription. I really love this one because
Professor Layton does drugs.
This one is really this is really some brain workout right here. A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take one pill a day. But because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since the pills all look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order in which he needs to take them. How many pills does he have to remember if he wants to keep track of the order?
10?
No, wait,
that's
not
too
necessarily.
We're going for
that's too obvious.
What's the minimum number?
1.
How is he going to keep track of the order if he only numbers 1?
He can... no, he can take a picture of them.
Well, treated like Ace Attorney, where we can't always assume
here's
stuff
a hint,
like
Whips.
that.
If the man wants to indicate the order in which he needs to take his pills, he just needs to write a number on each of the 10 pills. While that's true, the bare minimum of numbers he needs to write is fewer than 10. Think about how he can accomplish this.
9.
Think about how he can accomplish...
9.
0?
You're on the right track, but not quite.
So it's not 9.
But you're on the right track. Keep going with that logic.
Okay.
When you have two visually identical items, you only need to mark one of them. Therefore, you don't need to mark all of the pills in order to tell them apart.
I got it. It's just like draw a line on not all the pills, but like 1, then don't do on 1, then 1, then don't do on 1.
No. You, like I said, keep going with the logic you were using on your first guess.
Okay. So
keep in mind that the man must start taking his pills today. In fact, he's going to start by taking the pill right in front of him. If that's the case, does he really need to mark which pill he's going to take today?
Oh no, so 9 still?
You're I'm pretty sure Joe remembers this one.
Oh yes, I do. I don't want to spoil it though.
Yeah. All right.
8?
You got it.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
When you think about it, he takes 1, and then you just subtract the last one.
So think about it, Wibbs. He doesn't need to remember to number the first one. But after he eats 9 pills, there's only 1 pill left. So why would he need to remember that one?
I don't suck at Professor Layton for
Since the man has to start taking his medicine today, the first thing he should do is take today's pill. Next, he should label the pills from days 2 for 9. If he does this, he shouldn't have to label the pill for the last day. It will be the only one without a label.
It doesn't even say what kind of pills there are. For all we know, he could be taking cocaine or something.
I know, we can't tell them apart. There could be anything.
So yeah, I really love this puzzle. It's a really clever puzzle, and yet so simple. And it's...
Hang on, so this game...
They're always the best.
Basically, this game's saying Layton is a drug pusher.
Pretty much.
Alright, free umbrellas.
Layton, you bastard.
3 identical-looking umbrellas are sitting upright on a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off of their own umbrella?
Okay, 100%, and there's 3 umbrellas, and there's 3 people.
Yeah. So what's the percentage that of that 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? Only 2 people. Only 2 people.
70%.
The owners
This
don't
is
check
one
their
of those
umbrella.
ones where you don't have to do actual math.
Yeah, we don't. We never. Yeah,
Oh
we
god, I
don't.
suck at maths.
Don't lose focus
No,
on what's
it's
being
just
asked.
don't
Guys,
have to do
don't lose
actual
focus.
math here.
Don't lose focus on what's being asked. Keep in mind that you aren't being asked the percentage likelihood of you grabbing your own umbrella from a group of 3. What's asking you is what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off their own umbrella?
I won't be surprised if, like, at some point in this series, there's when you unlock the final hint, it just basically tells the answer. It's this answer, you dumb shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
The game thinks you're dumb.
There we go.
Oh, trust me,
There actually is a
Griff.
game that does that somewhere.
These games have the incredible power of making you feel dumb. Trust me. That's right. if 2 people manage to grab their own umbrellas, the third person is left with only 1 umbrella to take. Their own. It's impossible for the only 2, you know.
That poor frog, he only gets a leaf. I'm sorry, Luke, but you broke too many bits. I'm taking this one. Wow, I'm painting Luke to be this incredibly...
Sashiro, how's the video? Can you see everything fine?
Yes, and I'm caught up. It's
I'm-
not lagging.
I'm painting
Professor,
Luke...
there's a cat here. Aw, here, kitty kitty.
Meow.
Scratch.
Now this one is nice. Animals are very dear to you, aren't they, Luke? Well, I have just a puzzle for you then.
Well, of course,
What's
I can
the
talk
diff-
to animals.
What's the difference between a dog and a cat?
Oh, I showed this one to
this
Jova.
one. My
Yeah.
first Layton puzzle ever, I think.
Yeah.
One of my
It-
first.
it- thanks to
What
me,
am I looking at?
5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If I mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? 5 cats can...
500.
No, you're thinking bad. If there were 10 mice running around, how long would it take for the same 5 cats to catch them?
10 minutes?
No.
This is kind of a conceptual question where you just have to sort of...
Because it's 5 minutes.
Remember, this
between
puzzle
each
isn't asking
cat,
how
they're
much
asking
time...
how-
Remember, Dwebs, this puzzle isn't asking how much time it takes to catch 100 mice. Read the problem again. The wording makes it easy to forget what you're really looking for.
Oh, right, I see. 50 cats, maybe? Roy, have you got the Family Fortunes wrong answer sound clip there somewhere?
How does this sound?
We can edit it in.
That's right,
Apprentice
5
saves
cats.
the day.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Let's think about this. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues after 5 minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats catch 10 mice in 10 minutes, and 20 mice in 20 minutes. It's simply a matter of how much, the question makes you think there's some, it's again one of those, it's easy to miss the obvious questions, where the way that the problem is worded, it makes you think there's some kind of trick here, but no, it's actually incredibly simple.
For the American
Like to overthink.
for the American people that don't get what I said earlier, Family Fortunes is Family Feud,
They
but it's
have
called
family fortunes. in
but
them.
it's called Family Fortunes.
I've never seen your face in here before.
But it's
I'm
called
not ordering anything. I actually just came
Yeah,
to
family.
inquire about a certain matter.
but it's called Family Fortunes here because the original host for Family Feud sounded too mean, which it is. Yeah, which it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, it makes Family Feud makes it sound like one of those bad talk shows.
Yeah. Meanwhile, no one has seen or heard from Barrel. We've looked around everywhere, to no avail. It's like he just vanished from Saint Mystère.
He couldn't.
tends to happen here.
He
While
couldn't.
talking with... Yeah, I know, but while talking with Crabben earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village.
He couldn't take it anymore, so he left.
Do you perchance know anything about such an individual?
He knew Layton was coming, so he just said, "Oh no, fuck this! I'm getting out of here."
Alright, that'll rumor.
So you have heard of him before. If you have any information you think at all, please share with us.
Don't puzzle first, you prat.
You're not from round here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading wild rumors about Saint Mystery to the outside world now, can I? Of course, you're a puzzle lover, then maybe.
This game has some weird ways of making you solve puzzles.
I see you've solved
Level
30
5
puzzles.
has a puzzle fetish.
So yeah, this guy is only willing to divulge this information to people who have 30 puzzles under their belt. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. In Layton's England, you become more respected if you have a lot of puzzles under your belt.
Must stink for someone who's just one puzzle short of a certain rank.
In other words, puzzles are the equivalent to currency.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
This is what I'd like to call the insanity Earth. The Earth where America has the most insane trials ever, and England basically works based around puzzles.
It'll get even
There is
better
an
if they
alternate
invent...
dimension that is exactly like this.
All right,
Suddenly, there was a
all right,
mass
guys. Let's pay attention because there's some heavy, important stuff gonna happen right now.
Is that a girl or a guy?
A guy.
Oh wait,
Spit it out.
never mind,
So I
that's
can
a
get-
hat.
Yeah, so I can get back to my dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about the village.
No, I haven't seen them now. Piss off.
Could I ask you for a
Well,
more
this person
detailed
is
account of what you saw?
No.
No, please, don't cross-examine me. I've already had enough when I went over to this crazy place in America.
I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around.
You mean Japan?
No, I mean America.
So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there.
It's America
Do you mean
over
the-
here and Japan in Japan.
Do you mean the wonderful American city of Tokyo?
Guys, let's try to pay attention because there's going to be some important plot stuff right now.
Got
Of
huge
course, it
gobble
was some-
snarf.
Yeah. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted, running off, just like that.
He told me to fuck off.
I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people.
He has a bad temper.
So it was
Have you got a-
Polly.
Be careful, alright? Interesting.
Why, terrifying.
Alright, here we go. Let's get out of his house, and we got some information from him. Go ahead.
Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring me. I'm just a little sleepy.
Here,
Yeah,
Luke,
we-
I'll knock... Here, Luke, knock yourself out.
Ow!
It's late now. Let's report our findings to everyone at the manor.
No,
What are
Layton
they?
still has some of those pills left, so...
Hold on.
Professor, look over there.
Aha, I knew that guy would die.
Oh my gosh, is that Raymond? From Everybody Loves
Ramon.
Raymond?
For once, I didn't say it wrong.
Luke! Stop! Hold it there!
But wait, I'm not a police officer. Wait, stop, please. I've got a stitch.
Stop
Why
in the
couldn't
name of
Sonic Rush
humanity.
have full animated cutscenes?
Halt! In the name of the law.
Yeah.
This is on the DS too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is the actual quality of the video on the DS. What the fuck?
Oh my god, the Borrow's coming alive.
I knew that place
yeah,
was
what-
haunted.
So yeah, what the hell is going?
We've lost him.
So yeah, what the hell is going on in this 4-second village? Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it. That was Ramon.
Oh shit! Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too?
No, guys, I'm still alive.
No!
Help me.
Steady there, Luke. I think we'd do well to return to the site of Ramon's disappearance.
Steady
And then
there.
the house collapses on them.
The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see.
Why not just go into the house?
Right, lead on, Professor.
Why not just go into the house if he's hiding there?
Because
house?
we haven't formulated our strategy yet.
Yeah, it may be dangerous, you know.
Unlike most characters, Layton actually has common sense.
We need to check the site of the... Well, that's kind of his point. No?
You're
Huh?
absolutely right, Professor.
Professor, why can't we go in?
Professor, look at this.
Because that's not what rational human being do.
Oh, another cog. If you remember correctly, at the place where Simon died, we also found a cog.
To be fair, we've been getting all these gears after solving these
Right.
puzzles as well.
It's the Metal Gear
So we
killer.
have a murderer with a cog fetish.
So it's the
Sure,
Metal
why not?
Gear.
We've already been attacked
This
by
guy-
a knight with
Guys,
a hat
guys.
fetish.
It's the Metal Gear killer.
So yeah, the
Ah,
so the
because-
the mystery of the Curious Village gets weirder and weirder, and chapter 4 is done. I really love the story, by the way. They do a great job of keeping you interested in what's we're gonna find next. I'm just saying, we have urgent news. Ramon has been kidnapped.
Before he was dead.
No, he was just unconscious.
I think he was dead.
What? Who?
No.
How? I must inform my lady at once.
Not true.
My lady, something terrible has happened.
Something terrible's
What?
always happening.
You forgot to change my bedpan again.
Go ahead, Shirai.
So, are you saying that Ramon has also been involved in some kind of foul play?
Ew.
Remember, Shiroi, rarity voice.
No, we can't be
no,
sure of that yet.
I know, as Pedro noticed earlier, I'm kind of ill.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't worry.
sorry, my bad.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the village into a frenzy?
Also,
The
I wanted
situation
to
has
say-
changed recently, Kid Spectre.
Oh.
We saw Ramon being kidnapped in the village. I'm afraid we may be dealing with a serial murderer. We must rally the people of Saint Mysteria and organize a
Wait,
search.
is it a
Professor,
kidnapping or a
isn't the
murder?
term serial killer?
They don't know. No, they're assuming that, for all we know, he could be a serial killer. So we're taking precautions against that.
Well, this is dark.
We've no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers.
Wake them up now, damn it.
While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... Everyone, your attention, please!
Whoa,
Alright, he's
new
gonna get you
sprite
the-
animation.
What? What?
I'm trying to fly, but I can't.
Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it?
Your bedpan broke, miss. I'm sorry.
Guess what? An even
How
weirder
old
thing.
do you think I am?
Guess what? An even weirder thing happens now. My sister's apologies, my lady, but it's Ramon! He's returned!
He's
Returned?
what?
But...
Guys, I know who the
Yes,
killer is.
after the professor ordered us with a visit, I went shopping at the market. Why do you ask?
But you were kidnapped.
You were unconscious.
You were taken to the borough.
Just what is going on here? That's actually another catchphrase. A lot of times, every time something weird happens, the professor always says something like, "What on earth is going on here?"
You leave the
know?
detective work to the detective. Yeah, because you've been doing such a bang-up job so far, mate.
Maybe he's dressed in a bodysuit or something.
But we saw it. We saw it happen right before our eyes.
Yes, but Luke, you're a child. No one believes you.
Ramon, don't you remember any of this?
You're a child, Luke. No one believes you. Now, shut up.
Layton.
That's enough, Luke.
See, even Layton doesn't believe you.
But
Exactly.
no, he was.
Luke, shut up. I'm the adult here.
I must apologize, Inspector Chelmey. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest.
Yes, Luke. Remember, when the adults are talking, you listen.
I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village.
Drowsy Scholar, how dare you?
Well, good night to you all then.
Oh, you know what you said, Professor. Apparently he was right.
What, you're useless and dumb?
No, what he said about you. A drowsy scholar.
Go to bed, Luke. You're grounded.
You can't crown me. You're not even my father.
Actually, Luke. Yeah, you're right, I'm not.
Right sound.
Yeah, you
Hold on.
honestly thought I was gonna
No.
go all the way.
No, I'm certain that it was I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him.
He was dead, in other words, Luke.
He may have lost
the body...
he may have lost consciousness, but how odd is it that we will return healthy as can be an hour later? Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
Why am I making
Everyone
Layton
in the
into this
village has a
incredibly
twin, just like
condescending...
Dahlia.
That's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Any other villager would be in a panic over something like this. But Saint Mystery.
Why
It's
am I
very
making
strange,
Layton...
Professor.
Why am I making Layton into this incredibly condescending, rude man?
Oh, come on, that's like the exact opposite of what he is.
Maybe that's the humor
I have a
of
knack
it.
of taking characters as personalities and turning them into the...
He's British, so obviously he's polite.
Like that's the this is Japan's interpretation of a British gentleman, as
Yeah.
polite as possible.
Seriously,
They have never been here.
if they ever do like a Layton
can't
Mirror
tell them.
Universe series, I want to write it.
All right. So another FMV. It's morning. It's morning.
Good morning, good morning.
So yeah, like you were saying, Shiroi, yeah, the FMVs in this game look really good for a DS game, especially it came out in 2008. So
What other DS games
But it came
do we
out in
know came out
2007.
2008?
well, okay, it came out in 2007 in Japan. That's true. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, hello there. That was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector Chell something or other.
Chelsea?
Oh, Inspector Chelmey.
Ah,
He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him in all manner at once.
mind you, knowing Layton, he's probably like a, I don't know,
He
Spurs
probably
fan.
wants to talk about what happened yesterday.
Yes, Luke, I do that.
I finally have
It's
gotten
so.
back into my Luke voice.
We won't know until we get there, Dill. Come, Luke.
Yes, Luke, I'm talking to you as if you're my butler now. Now fetch me some tea.
Oh, Professor, we don't have time for that.
I need tea to help me concentrate.
No, you don't.
Wait, I don't. I have my fish oil tablet. Oh, there, done. Come on, Luke.
I would like to know where the heck you conjured that up from, Professor.
Hey, look, it's
That
don't
Claudia.
want to
the
know.
wrong one.
Oh,
I have
look.
labeled
Look.
everything.
Luke, you do not want to know.
Well, if it isn't Claudia, out and about.
Okay.
And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy.
Wait, what?
Professor! Professor, you're becoming as crazy as the villagers with these puzzles.
Wait a second. Didn't he see the cat earlier on and say the same thing?
Yes.
No, but I guess I guess it slipped. The puzzle slipped his mind in the earlier.
Never mind investigation.
Each
Puzzle
individual hair on this cat reminds me of a puzzle. Let's solve them all.
time. Never
Hey,
mind. Never
Luke,
mind.
this bacteria reminds me of a puzzle. Let's solve this.
Actually, that's kind of we already had that. Remember that
Hey, Luke,
bacteria
That's what
puzzle?
that's what I'm joking
Hey,
about.
Luke, this speck of dust reminds me of a puzzle.
Hey,
Actually,
Luke.
that's
Hey, Luke.
hey,
the
hey,
competition
Luke, hey, Luke. This puzzle reminds me of a puzzle.
Hey, Luke. This puzzle reminds me of a puzzle which reminds me of a game which is made by our developers which was apparently co-developed. Here's a puzzle.
That reminds me of a puzzle.
This puzzle reminds me of a game that is based on a book that is based on puzzles.
And this puzzle reminds me of a movie that was based on another movie that was based on a fairy tale which Disney really fucked up, and you all know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes. That's
Jova, get over it. Seriously, the movie. I hated the
Never.
movie too, and quite frankly, yeah.
I'm like
I'm
this to
sorry.
people. I'm like this to
It's
people
like
that
I won't get over what America did to Sailor Moon back in the 90s,
I'm-
even with the new redub.
I'm like this to people who
Oh,
still
yeah,
hate
sure,
when
have
I'm
you seen the
free
new
every time
redub?
something related to Rob Downey Jr. comes up.
Has the new
I've
redub-
seen a couple of episodes of it.
What do you think of
Is it good?
Um,
Is it good? Naoko approved it herself, so I'm guessing it's good,
in
right?
English or the Japanese
The
remake?
new English dub
Yeah.
that came out
I
this
have-
year.
Wait,
I think
the,
I've
the
got
English
it.
dub is out?
You can watch it on Viz.com.
Oh, I thought only the Japanese remake was out.
No, there's a new. No. I'm not talking about Sailor Moon Crystal. I'm talking about the new Sailor Moon English dub for the original series.
I was
And
aware that
Naoko
the
and Naoko
redub version
Takauchi
was out.
and Naoko Takauchi, the creator of Sailor Moon, personally approved it herself. So it's gotta
She
be good. I
had,
guess.
in other words, she firmly had her foot up there.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, do this properly this time.
Well, it's like last time they screwed up so much, she made a series that was so... It was
Yeah, it's sort of like...
un-localizationable.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
It's sort of like...
that's what's actually going on
That's
screen.
not even a word, but you know what I mean.
True. Uh-oh.
Are you trying to poison me?
What's going on?
What are these vile things?
Oh no, wait, I'm the other shouty guy.
You oaf, some butler you are.
I knew it, the butler did it.
I'm so sorry, sir.
How
He's the cop.
rude.
I detest cakes. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once.
I don't like you.
Well, yes.
But you could
What
have
a-
just
what a
told him, you
farce.
arse.
Hmm?
Yeah, you arse.
Ah, Layton. There you are.
Okay, that's his new name now. I don't care if he's called Chelmey. I'm gonna call him arse.
I'm with Dribs on that one.
Oh boy, I can't wait until we actually see exactly what Chelmey's all about in this game, right, Jova?
Yeah.
Okay. Leave the investigation to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. But let's not forget, guys. Simon was murdered after the bridge got broken, and Chelmey says he got here after being called because there was a murder. So if the bridge was out, how did he get here? That's the one big suspicious thing about him right now. And now, oh, here it is.
That
Go ahead.
professor has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
There you go, Dwebs. You're not supposed to like him. That's pretty much the point.
Yeah.
Why you say we
Basically-
asked Ramon about yesterday, Luke?
So we're gonna leave arse behind and
Yeah.
It's like this
basically,
game
but-
was pretty
but-
much
but-
predicting what you guys would think of it. I guess they really do know
That's-
they're British.
That's just how well written the game is. Like, they know exactly how to make the player like what they want to like and hate what they want to hate.
I will admit,
so-
level 5 is pretty adept in doing that.
Okay. So
We're talking
go ahead,
to
Joe.
Ramon. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and my skin is as soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Yes, I
And then-
feel like
and then
I
he
can
was-
get jiggy down with it.
and then he was shot dead.
He
Yeah.
doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he?
Who are you?
Luke?
Luke, you're supposed to.
Oh.
Luke, I think you missed the
Say
line.
something, Luke.
So, what's our next move? Sorry, I
You missed
lost
the
my
line.
mind.
You need to go to someone to find your voice again.
You should respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case to him.
Sorry,
It says Inspector
Professor.
Chelmey said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the golden apple are more related than we realize.
Oh, and Luke, one more thing. I think the police are a bit shit.
I love this line.
That's your intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
This is kind of a thing that goes around the series. The professor all has these hunches that usually are correct.
Well, don't all
First and
detectives.
foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the golden apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. So yeah, I know Jova already. I know that Jova already played this entire game. But Dwibs, Shiroi, are you guys enjoying the story?
Yeah.
Yes.
They do a really great job at keeping you interested. Like,
Yeah.
all right, chapter 5, the hunt begins. It's finally time
I
to
think
start
I'd
the
be
search
really
for the
bad
golden
at
apple.
puzzles, but I'm still enjoying the
Yeah.
game.
We shall investigate the golden apple later.
In
Indeed.
the next part.
See you then.
Bye-bye.